Indianapolis may be Victor Oladipo's city, but on Saturday, it belonged to Bojan Bogdanovic. The Croatian sensation scored 30 points, going 7 for 9 from three-point range, leading Indiana back from a 17-point halftime deficit in a 92-90 win over LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Indiana now has a 2-1 edge in the best-of-7 series and retains home court advantage, with Game 4 set for Monday at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. After a disappointing first half marred by 10 turnovers, the Pacers slowly chipped away at Cleveland's lead over the final 2 quarters, eventually taking the lead a few minutes later in emphatic fashion. With 6:10 remaining, Oladipo dished to Bogdanovic on the left wing, who buried a three even as Kyle Korver flew into him. The Croatian calmly knocked down the ensuing free throw to give Indiana an 81-77 lead. Then after a George Hill turnover, Bogdanovic buried another three from the left corner, sending the sellout crowd into hysterics and forcing a Cavaliers timeout. Bogdanovic picked up his 5th foul on the next possession, however, and James subsequently buried 2 three-pointers of his own to trim Indiana's lead to 84-83 with 3:41 to play. A James free throw tied the game with 3:25 remaining, but Bogdanovic scored on a drive to give Indiana the lead back, then added a long-distance three-pointer with the shot clock winding down to push Indiana's lead back to 5 with 2:26 remaining. The Pacers eventually extended their lead to 7, but threes by James and Kevin Love made it a one-point game with 7.6 seconds remaining. The Cavaliers fouled Darren Collison, who hit one of 2 free throws with 5 seconds left on the clock. He missed the second, but Cleveland was out of timeout and could only manage a J.R. Smith three from near midcourt that came up well short. Oladipo had 18 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists for Indiana, while Thaddeus Young added 12 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 steals. The Cavaliers wore matching suits as they arrived at the Fieldhouse on Saturday and seemed intent on making a statement they were more than a one-man team after James' 46-point performance in their win in Game 2. Still, it was James who took the bulk of their shots in crunch time and finished with 28 points, 12 rebounds, and 8 assists. He did get more help, as Love scored 19 points and Hill added 13, but it wasn't enough to beat the Pacers on their home floor.